Good morning, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing a quick video on ACC, LCC and ALC, which is assisted lane change. So we're going to head to work, but I just want to quickly put on some settings. Hold on, let me see. So I need to sort this. There's a oh, we don't need that, we don't need that, don't need that, we don't need that. 360 auto off, we don't need that. Auto off, I want it on all the time. I want to show the near, also the indicators. I want to put them on the dash. Cool. And then go back to home. So I want to put this on the largest. I can see what I've got the, what's it called, the nav on the dash, so I can see where I'm going. So this will be a nice, hopefully a 40-minute drive to work. How do people park like this? So I'm gonna have to come back a little bit because that angle, I don't like that angle. Yeah, look how they parked, that's terrible. But anyways, let's go. So I'm gonna try and do this drive primarily using LCC and ACC all the way to work, and let's see how that goes. Where's my other phone? Oh, there you are. Just waiting for this traffic to just ease out so I can pull out of here. It's quite busy. It's quite a busy morning on this road, on the A20. But I'm not going to risk myself pulling out, even though I'm in an EV and I can accelerate quickly. But I'll go what, 100%, 350 miles. I normally get to work about using 5 or 6%, about 17 miles. So as we're on, there you go. ALC is on. Take my foot off. I want to put the speed limit up to 60. I can adjust it using the stalk. So if I hold down on the right stalk down, it puts it at 60. So now the vehicle is on.
In half a mile at the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'm going to mute that in a second because I don't need it on. So yeah, ACC is on, LCC is on, and for some reason, the assisted lane change sometimes doesn't work until you get to a certain road. Like for some reason, it won't work on this one. So if I go to indicate left now, let me see. See, it doesn't come on for some reason. But let me turn down the voice navigation quickly. Let me put this down. Oh, wrong one. Let me put this here. I need this a bit bigger.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, okay. I don't need nothing. So I'm just going to find out to do the, see, no, I'm just going to turn it down. All right,
in
cool.
200 yards at the roundabout, take the fourth exit.
I'm just going to turn it down because, hey Xpeng.
Hey.
Turn off the navigation
take the
volume.
Fourth exit. Navigation volume is muted.
Thank you. You can go away now.
Navigation exited.
No, I wanted. See, it's not listening. Xpeng, goodbye. Hey, Xpeng.
I'm listening.
You can go away now.
Navigation is not yet started.
Hey, Xpeng, cancel.
See you later.
So he listens to cancel, but doesn't listen to go away. Terrible. Anyways, let's put that back up because we're going there. Start, and let's put that up there. Brilliant, cool. He wants me to go that way. I wonder why. Yeah, I don't particularly like using I'll go this way instead. So unlike Tesla's FSD, you cannot do merge on slip road. So let me put it back up to the speed limit of 60 here, and then just rest my hand. Literally, I'm just resting my hand on the steering wheel. So what you can see, I'll show you. So basically, LCC is on, which is the lane keep centering, and the speed limit is 60, but it's gone out to 70. So if I hold down the stalk, it will accelerate to 70 and keep it 70. But it's a bit warm. Hey Xpeng.
Hello.
Turn on my ventilated seats.
Driver's seat ventilation is turned on.
Just swipe her down. But yeah, so ventilated seats are on, so I'm going to be nice and comfortable. So it should be, on this road it works perfectly. I think I've even got curve detection turned on, so it will slow down on curves. Sometimes I do turn it off because I found that it slows down too much on curves. I don't really like it, so I normally turn it off. But for today's drive, I've actually got it turned on. So we'll leave it on, and then we'll see how it does in the curve. So on these roads, it's pretty. The car will literally drive itself. Like, you have to worry. It keeps in the lane. It will keep to the speed limit. I can increase the speed limit. So if I in blue, it tells me the limit is on. But then if I can go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'll bring it back down to. I'll leave it at 72. So as I said, it'll keep in lane perfectly. No, when it does this on the motorway, no faults whatsoever. It does it for me 100% of the time. It's done it. Times where you may need to just monitor it is when you're coming up to, like, you're merging onto a lane or motorway that's got 3 lanes. Sometimes it will pick the right lane or stay in the fast lane. Other times it will merge into the second one, and then other times it might freak out. So you may just have to monitor that, you know. But as you can see, it's coming up to this vehicle now. There's a symbol on the dash which I can't show because I don't have another camera, but there's a symbol on there which which tells me that I can't use ALC. So if I indicate now right, there you go, indicates fine, lane switch, all done, simple. So yeah, I wonder if I should put the, you know what, let me see if I can do that. Hold on, I want to put driver assistant. Where is it? Oh, so I need to turn this off as well. Lane support system, I don't need that. Put that on low, and then put lane keep disabled. Okay, so we're going to adjust the speed because we're coming up to, we're in 50 now, so the car will gradually slow down to 50. So there's something else I was looking for. Where did I see it? Was it in 360? Go to settings. Oh, that's it. Show image on touchscreen. So we can now think on map. Can we do? So you can't do 50-50 of the sat nav and stuff like that. So if I indicate, or somebody's coming up fast behind me, is it? So if I indicate left, it will indicate. If I get rid of this and go back to home, and if I put this on like that, So I'm just going to stay in this lane now. You see, on days like this, the cool seats are fantastic. They feel so good, like really good, really good. My only gripe with the ventilated seats is you get more of the ventilation on the base of the seat, not that much on the back. I wish I got it more on the back. You know, I'm wearing thick pair of shorts, like trousers shorts, and I'm only wearing a t-shirt and a shirt. But I don't feel the cool breeze on the back as much as I'm feeling on the base. So my bum is quite chilly right now, but I don't need the aircon on. You know, it's now 40, so I will adjust the speed, bring it down to 40, just leave it up like that, and then just let it cruise. So as you see, it's taking this turn perfectly. I just got my hand resting on there just in case. It's slowed down, it's on 42, so it's taking that with ease, no issue at all. No issues at all. So pretty much quite easy driving so far. I will try and keep ALC on and LCC as much as possible when we get into London and, you know, like normal 20 miles an hour zone as well. And then we'll see how the car does. So if I do go quiet, it's just because there's nothing to really comment on regarding how the car handles or behaves while using the adaptive cruise and the lane centering and the ALC assisted lane change. That's another Tesla. Yeah, I don't regret not getting a Tesla at all. No one bit. I think I made the right choice in getting the G6. So let's see what the sat-nav is saying, because sometimes. So we're going to come up to this junction. It's stayed in the right lane. It's slowing down. It's keeping me in lane. Perfect. I'm not touching the brakes. The car's doing it all for me. Okay, there's some traffic up there. Let me see something. So this I wanted to check. So it's powered by TomTom traffic. But I wonder who does the actual. So I'm going to just keep my hand on it while he navigates this path. So literally my hands are just on the side of the steering wheel, and that's it. He navigated all that by himself. So that was quite impressive. So sadly, I believe we don't get the same chipset as they do in China, which is a shame. Oh, there you go. Sorry, which is a shame. That would have been amazing if we have the same chipset, but that means FSD or VLA, you know, when it arrives in the UK, these cars would have been ready for it, but sadly we don't get that. So as we come up to this, see, this is what I'm talking about, the merging lane. Which lane is going to pick? Which lane are you going to pick? Left or right? Look at that, perfect. Okay, you had a bit of a wobble there, but sometimes you'll stay on the right-hand lane. I'm going to see if I can move the camera back a little bit so you can just see my hand placement, but I'm not touched this. I've not literally steered at this next. It's going to slow down. Okay, I'm going to have to slow down because there's no car in front of me. So it doesn't do traffic lights like the Tesla does. So let me just move this camera back a bit. Maybe you can see my hand placement as well. I'm not sure if I like this angle. Yeah, I just want you guys to see the actual screen more than anything. Or maybe I can put like an overlay. So let me just move this. Oh my dick. Ow. Oh, I tightened that very hard. Even for myself. So let's put the camera right here. I might be able to do a overlay of the of the actual screen, so you guys can see what the car sees, and you can see, yeah. But so when it's come, the thing is, it's actually, sometimes I feel like, yeah, you can actually see the traffic lights, because when it goes red, I mean go to green, this will change. So I'm not sure if you can see traffic lights. That's something I need to ask Xpeng, or I'll find out online from the forums if the actual cameras on the Xpeng can see traffic lights. Because watch when they turn green. See, it doesn't do it then. The other day it did it. So I'm driving myself now, and then I'm going to activate. So you pull down twice on the stalk on the right hand side, and that's it. We're back into adaptive cruise and LCC. So I'm just going to rest my hand on here. That's all. All this part is just easy for the car. It does it without fail. Maybe we can see what the 360 is seeing. And you can change the camera. So that's the left and the right. How do we navigate this part? Very well. And then 360. It's funny how it makes other cars look so big. It makes the G6 look so small. But yeah, so let's see how it handles this curve. See, we're still doing 43. My hand is just resting on here. It's slow down for that car. Nice. We're on 42 now. We're coming down to 38. Now we're back up to 40, 43, 44, even though I set it at 43. So now we're coming up to a roundabout. So there's a truck in front of us. I'm going to indicate left to see what it does. So I'm going to have to change lane myself. So I've taken over now. But then it's called co-pilot. So even though I took over, until I press the brake, LCC will still be active. Let's go this way. I don't know why Satna wants me to go right. So I'm just gonna go through this route. So I'm just using this back route just to cut out all the traffic. It's a shame they put the silver alloys on there. It would have been better in all black. You know, this is the performance. Detail, people, detail. Everything else matches, you know. So when I slow down, the transparency comes on, which I think I've only just noticed that. Imagine, I've only just noticed that the transparency vehicle comes into effect when you're slowing down or going below a certain speed. I think it's 20 that it does it. So I'm still driving. Let's get rid of this and put it back on this so you guys can see what the car sees. And then I'm going to put it back on. So now we are doing LCC, see, co-pilot, and then let go. The car's driving itself now. But I was surprised in the. I wonder why the what's it called not coming up on here. Is it because it's in this mode? Hold on. Let me see what it does here. Is it gonna switch lanes? Are you gonna go in the bus? No, not in the bus lane. Do not take me in the bus lane. Okay, now I'm back in driver now. Let me check something quickly. Settings. show image on dashboard touchscreen. Activate side mirror when turning. Yeah, I do. That's what I want. So why is it? I just want it on the touchscreen. Let me see if that works. Let's go home. Let's make this big. Let me see if I indicate. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's coming up on here now. Cool. So we're doing 20. ACC is on, LCC is on. So the car's just driving at 20 and staying in the lane. I think I use it quite a lot, if I'm honest. I use it more than I thought I would, and it just really helps to just take the stresses out of driving. You can just sit back, listen to music, and let the car do the heavy work for you. Where you going? Stay in your lane. There you go. So I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, you shouldn't use LCC," you know, in like local roads, but like you can use it. You just gotta monitor it. That's what it does. No, I'm gonna go. I'm indicating myself. So co-pilot will be activated where I can steer while ACC is still activated, which is good. Which is one of the some cars when you steer, it will disengage. So I'm going to take over now because that taxi was on my right hand side. So I'm going to put it back on now. So, but I'm steering while the car will do the braking and the accelerating for me. But then when I let go, the lane keep will take over. So I'm going to brake for this cyclist. Yes, okay, I'm watching out for the vehicle. It comes up in red, as you can see. They're just having a leisurely cruise. I don't blame them. So I'm just gonna wait for them to get into the bus lane, the cycle lane, and then back onto LCC, and the vehicle is steering for itself. He's gonna hit the island. No, he doesn't. Perfect. So you just sit here and relax. Okay, it's fighting. See, it's it's looking for the lines. The guy behind me must think like I'm drunk. I'm not. This is what I like about China though. They've got those blue lights on all their cars when the car is in autonomous driving. And so now I'm doing all the steering, but now I've let go. It should go nice and straight until he sees the lines. He's looking for a line. There you go. So I'm doing all the steering right now, as it says, co-driving mode. I'm in control. But if I let go here, you can see the red lines on the left hand side. You can see the white lines. So yeah, red on the left and the white lines on my right hand side, and the car will just steer and not curb the alloys. But yeah, as I was saying, in China, let me take over steering. When all their cars are in autonomous driving, there's a blue light that comes on to tell other drivers behind you or in front of you or whatever, to say, yeah, I'm going to go left here just to cut out that traffic down there. So if I just, yeah, it tells people to say, yeah, there's, the car in front of you or the car's driving. So it I think it's a good idea, and I think everybody should do that in every country. Allow some indication externally for other drivers to know when a car is in human control or is driving themselves. So, but this is why China is just, in my opinion, just so far ahead in terms of technology and it's providing for their peoples. So yeah, what, are we halfway into our journey now? Possibly. This car's so comfortable, honestly. Cool. No one behind. So I'm still, I can put it in ACC. So so ACC, when it's just in normal ACC mode, you will do all the steering for you as well, but you don't get that force feedback that you would do with LCC. So yeah, so when you're driving in LCC, you can feel a bit of the force, like the steering wheel trying to fight you. Not fight you, but it wants to do the driving for you. So when you do the co-pilot, you'll feel a bit of resistance. Unlike the Tesla, it doesn't kick you out of it, which is good. That's one of the major selling points. You know, there's quite a lot of selling points, in fact, which drew me to this car. But I actually love the fact, like, I can steer it while ACC is still active. It can slow down, accelerate for me. So when I start driving off again, so I'm going to turn on, this time just ACC. So as you can see, it's in blue. So I'm doing all the steering as normal. I will do the indicating as well. If I want to go left or right, it will slow down for me, and then just tap it, and then I will have to slow down here. See, so it will slow down for me and everything, but I just got to do the last part when there's no one in front. Unfortunately, you know, sadly, when there's no one in front. But yeah, just had to be of use some EV power there. So yeah, back to ACC. It's gonna stop, and the car will brake, and it's so responsive. Comparing it to, obviously it's a 15-year-old car, my Golf. Sometimes it wouldn't react so quickly when a car brakes in front of you, but the G6 does very well in that aspect. So yeah, how long we got left? Let me just see how long we got left on our drive. Okay, 22 minutes. So yeah, we're done halfway. So it's trying to say my SC, and then it will take off for me. I just got to steer, and then let me just change lane, and then there's a car in front. It's gonna slow down for me. So I think that's another option if you're driving in London and you don't really want to be, you know, just steering and stuff like that. Let the car steer or do all the braking. You can just put in ACC. The car will stop for you. But yeah, so we're left at 100%. We should get there. It's saying 94% with 299 miles left. We had 315 miles we're left with. We should get to work with 299. So yeah, about 16 miles it takes, which is about 5%, 6%. But yeah, let's put it back on the real-time AR. So I'm doing all the steering and the car's just doing all the braking and accelerating for me. I'm going to brake here because of the lights. You can see the people walking on the opposite road. Oh wow, why did you stop? There's no point you going now. That's what you call indecisive driving. But yeah, as you can see the SI, you can see the bus turning on the right with the cars. There's a gentleman walking by on the left. So he's got the right details on here. I just don't understand why it doesn't have it on the 360. But yeah, let me put it back to ACC. So it's on full ACC, 20 miles an hour. Put it on 22. So I'm doing all the steering, and the cars could be doing the braking and accelerating for me. So obviously the van in front is doing more than 22, but the car will stay at 22. It won't go any faster than that. So if I put on LCC here, double tap down on the stalk on the right, it's on. I can just sit back, relax, and let the car just do its thing. Please turn. The one thing I like about the steering wheel is it takes about 20 seconds, then it asks you to take over or touch it. And what I like about it, I think it's all capacitive around, which is great. So it's not just one place. As you're going to navigate this vehicle, oh look at that, nicely done. That was very nice. As you're going to navigate this vehicle coming as well. Okay, merge back onto the left. Okay. I'm just gonna do this part. These zigzag lines in the UK is always confusing. It's looking for a lane. It's found a lane. Okay. I think he handled that part very well. And now we're gonna slow down. Once there's a vehicle in front, it will slow down and navigate easily. So he's gonna slow down. Where are you going? There you go. Slow down, and then pick it back up. So the marking disappear for a little bit, but what is he doing? Okay, that's good. That's good. Keep it nice and straight. He's looking for a line. He's going to come back left because he's seeing the one on the left. Where are you going? Why are you so far to your right? This is nerve-wracking. There's a big bus coming. Okay. Oh, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go left, stay left, there you go. Okay, that was a bit nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. Now he wants to go, he's edging to the right. Nope, I'm taking over. Come back to the left. There you go. Yeah, so anytime you see it comes up co-pilot, it means I'm the one that's taking over. I ain't gonna lie, that bit was nerve-wracking. Why are you edging left to the bus lane for? Obviously he doesn't know bus lanes, it's not a full safe driving, but that thick line should be like, don't go in it. Yes, I've got you. He's gonna go straight. Oh, he's gonna do it. He should do okay here, fine, because there's clear lines left and right. But up here, there's no lane marking. Okay, I'm gonna have to take over because of the lights. That was, yeah, that was nerve-wracking. As I said, this is just a test to see the capabilities of it in town when you're driving at 20 miles an hour on, like, you know, public roads. So as soon as I'm going to activate it to see what it does when I go in a straight line. So it's activated, it's going to go. I see, it won't do it unless it sees a lane. So now if I can activate it here, easy, there you go. Can I go right? Okay. Whew. That was very interesting. Are you not gonna stop? That's how close you are. Okay. So that's the back, that's what you can see. Oh, sorry, there you go. So my hands was off the steering wheel for too long. So we need to be in the left hand lane. So let's see what it's gonna do. Okay, I'm cold now. The quality of the camera is so good. Forward, you can have a look on the left, look on the right, and then we can go 360. So I'm gonna have to take over in a second because we need to be in the left-hand lane. Let's just indicate. Let me go. Yeah, because he's on his phone, so he didn't. Okay, thank you. Put it back on ACC. So I'm in control, but the vehicle will do the braking and accelerating. And obviously now we've got what's it called? If I can show you, we have got. So I'll go to drive. We have got hill descent control. Oh, that's when I'm coming down. I don't need it. I'm sure it's in drive. Oh, yeah. Driving assistant. Oh, where's the? Are you gonna stop for this taxi? Ah, good reaction. Drive. I'm looking for stop mode. So we've got one pedal driving now, which is actually full one pedal driving. It's not as strong as the Teslas. I drove my friend's Polestar 2 the other day. That was really strong. I wish it was a little bit stronger on the one pedal driving. Is it 30 in this road? It's not 30 in this road, it's actually 20. But it's picked up that road sign right there. That's good. A lot of people say that the speed recognition is not that great. I disagree. It's good. It's not the best, but it is good and it does a decent job. Sometimes if you can't see the speed sign, it might put up something else, which could be to map data. That's something I'm not sure if they're using Google navigation. I know they're going to be using it in the new LO3, the Mona, but I'm not sure what they're using here for the navigation of the roads. But I know they use TomTom for the traffic, and also what I like about the sat nav, not Waze or using Google on Android Auto, but it tells you where the cameras are in red, which is good. When we go past the next one, I'll show the navigation. Then you can see. So it thinks we're 50 here. It's crazy. Look at that. It thinks we're 50. That's because he hasn't seen a road sign. But that's where the map data should be able to tell it. Because if you were driving in, and you put the speed up, it will go all the way to 20. But once it sees those 20 on the left hand side, there's 120 there, 120 on the right, it should pick up the one. There you go, it's already done it. So I'm going to put on LCC here. So we're doing 22, LCC is on. They say navigate to this island. Nice and smooth, no issue. Oh, there's a Waymo. Yeah, loads of Waymos are being tested in the UK right now. So I'm going to go in this left-hand lane. So I'm going to take over myself, but I'm going to have to stop the car myself. Yeah, so many Waymos are being tested in London for the self-driving. They've got and they're all left-hand drive. I've not seen a right-hand drive, so I'm guessing they've come directly from America. And here we go. And then put on LCC again. Pull my foot off. It should stay in the lane and also slow down because this car's in front. Let's see if he comes green. I think he only comes. So this arrows. I think he only go green. Yeah, let me see if he goes green when that car moves. See, he only goes green when the car's in front. Okay. Okay. That's I thought the other day it was when the light turned. To be honest, I think there must have been another car in front of me. All right, let's see what it does here. Is he gonna stay behind the yellow car, or is he gonna go? Okay, he's gonna stay behind the yellow car, which is good. But that's where if he was full FSD, you would want it to actually come into the left lane, which had less of a vehicle. So let's see. I'm gonna have to brake here because we've got a van on our right. So I took over, disabled ACC, and now I'm gonna re-engage it and let the car do its thing. It's been a pretty smooth, uneventful drive down. Traffic has been minimal, which is great. Okay, what is he doing? He's fighting for a lane. Okay. Cool. Not too bad. Okay, that was good. Alright, I'm cold now. Oh, chilly. So it's still on LCC as we come through this junction. I've got my hand on the steering wheel. Okay, still got my hand on the steering wheel, still in LCC. It's going to stay away from this curb. Yes, you are. Well done. That's a lot of oversteer. I'm going to take over now. There's a lot of unnecessary oversteering to the right. So I'm back on LCC. So lane keeps centering. What's he going to do here? There's a cyclist on that side. He's going to stay in this lane. Perfect. Staying in this lane. So we're going to go left. Let's see. I'm turning myself, but he's going to slow down for the vehicle in front, and he's back on LCC. Hand off the steering wheel. Just rest it on there. No hands off steering wheel. Just rest it on there. This looks so funny. If I can, the digital, they look so much closer than they actually are. LCC still on. Let's see how we do here. You're meant to be on the right hand lane. He's looking for the lane marking, but I'm going to move it over because it's too much. It's hanging too much on the left side for me. Yeah, I'm paying attention. I don't know what you mean. Let's see how he really does this. So yes, I'm saying he does it very well when he reacts. I'm taking over now, so I'm in co-pilot. So I'm doing the steering. I can feel a slight force back on the steering wheel because he wants to take over. But it doesn't, as I said, what I like about it doesn't bring it out of, now I'm going to take over when I turn left. Someone crossing the road. So LCC is on, but I'm going to take it because there's humps. Whoever goes over humps at 20 miles an hour, they're crazy. I think anything between 10, 12 miles an hour is a perfect comfort. So I'm going to put in LCC, see how it does. I mean ACC, see how it does with this vehicle in front and the humps, how much they slow down. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is a tricky part. Let's see how it handles this. Okay, that's good. I'm steering, so I'm in control. Yeah, I don't think I can use LCC on these roads. It's not that capable. But let's give it a try. Let's put on LCC. LCC is on. Okay. Oh, it says pilot assist paused. So I've taken over. Okay. So that's another word for the LCC, is pilot assist, Xpilot. So now it's back on, but I'm going to take over. So I'm going to disable it. When I brake, it disables it, indicate right. That's the thing, the regen isn't that strong, even at that speed. I wanted the regen to be stronger so I don't have to use the friction braking, you know. But yeah, all it takes is a software update for them to just increase the regen of the motors. If I stop here, see, it will stop and will come to a stop on its own. But yeah, I think if they combine the rear motor to do the braking as well, it will be even smoother. But yeah, we're nearly at our destination. So 94% will be It'll be 95. I wonder what the, let's see what the energy consumption is. Vehicle, what are we on? Does it say? It's saying 16, well, that's the average 16. I need to find out what my scene start. So scene start, I'm saying 21.1 kilowatts per 100. Okay, per 100 miles, okay. So I'm in control as we're coming to our destination. Okay. Here we are. Maybe we can do, let's put on the parking. Maybe we can do parking. Yes, we will be able to do some parking. Okay, I want to see if I can park in these spots on my right. So what would you come to a stop? Press the P. Oh, let's back up a bit. I can't see that. Okay, so we turn this round, we'll line it up right like so. It will go blue. See? And then foot on the brake, and then you press start. So I asked it to reverse in, so it's gonna be quite tricky. I've got a vehicle parked, oh sugar, on my behind us, as you can see on the 360 camera. Got a vehicle there, vehicle in front. I'm literally going to let the car figure this out on its own. I'm not touching anything. Okay. I could have easily driven in, but I wanted to give it a very difficult situation. Let's see if he creeps forward. Oh, that's clever. Well done. Let's put it on 360. Okay. And we're going to back up into the space. It should back up into the space now in one go. Let's see. And well done. Well done. That was a good journey down. So let me see if I can. 21.2 kilowatts. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. About 2.5 miles, 14, about 100 miles. It says about 100 miles, 23.4 kilowatts. I think they need to show more on the energy graph. That's one thing I give Tesla for. It gives you such a detailed overview of the energy used, and I think they should really do the same here. I need to touch up my tire on the one on the front left. But yeah, well, that was a good drive. Thank you for coming along, and so you can see the capabilities of the LCC. You know, we left at 100%, got hit at 95%. It was 350 miles WLTP. I've got 50 miles left, and it's a normally 17-mile journey. It's about 40 minutes drive. So very good. Very, very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. So it says here energy use 23.4 kilowatts. Yeah, so it takes me back here. Okay, great. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.